Tyler, what was the difference in the second half for you guys? I think you closed the game on just a huge run after they jumped out to a 16-point lead. What was the difference in the second half for you, do you feel like?
Let's give a quick shout out to Louisiana for pushing it and stepping on our throats early, giving us that boost to come out in the second half and realize that we were the better team, honestly, in my opinion. You know, we came in and underestimated them early, and you know, we played a little too relaxed. You know, coming in off of a blowout win early. So, but the second half was really more just win anyway. You know, we work on it every day in practice. A drill where we down, down one, with 2 minutes to go, but win anyway. That's all we say.
Defensively, was it just a mentality change of like you wanted to be more aggressive, or was there tactically something you had to change that allowed you guys to start getting some more turnovers in the second half?
That's just us. Really just settling in and realizing that we're the best defensive team when we want to be. So we just settled in. Everybody came in and was like, we're going to guard. And that's what we do. We don't predicate our team off, shooting threes or our offense side. We don't get it on the defense side, which leads to offense. So, yep.
It seemed like if there was a play to be made, you kind of made it, whether it was an assist, a steal, the big bucket. Is that something you pride yourself on, is making those plays kind of down the stretch like you were able to do today?
Having an unbelievable team and coaching staff that believes in you helps a lot more than people actually think about. So working on shots like that every day and having a coach, like I said, that believes in you and a team that believes in you to go ahead and, kind of seal the game means a lot more. So.
In these early stages, as you guys develop your identity, how nice is it to have a win where like it was like a blowout and you show you can dominate, but then you have a win like this that takes a lot of resilience, takes a lot of heart to make a comeback as well?
It shows how, I won't say bad, but it shows how what we're capable of, how good we can really be if we lock in and guard. We predicate ourselves on really locking in and being that good defensive team, which, as I said before, that's going to lead to good offense because we know everybody in the court can score, but what's going to separate us from K's teams in the past or teams in the NCAA, we're going to guard. That's what we want to go out there and do, play defense.
Well, that's a great team win against a really good team. I mean, that's the Sun Belt MAC Challenge, and they paired up the likable teams. I mean, they were last year. They won 26 games and won their conference tournament. Just like us, they lost 3 really good players, and and they reloaded quickly as we have. But thought Tyler Cochran tonight was huge in the second half, both ends of the floor. His defense and his steals, but forced 18 turnovers, and we only had 9. We only had 2 in the second half. We had 7 at halftime, but proud of our guys. I mean, I thought Sonny had his much better game he's been playing, and just this team has no panic and just find a way to win.
Coach, I looked it up. I think you guys haven't lost a non-conference game here at Savage since December of 2019. What does that say about what an environment this is to play in?
Oh, it's a great environment, and I just 4,400 tonight. Let's get the word out even more to get this place to be filled every night. But that's a heck of a team we beat. Extremely well coached. I've known Bob Marlin, 20 some years. We served on an ethics committee a long, long time ago, and he's done an unbelievable job with that program. 2 really good teams, some really good players, and we led for 2 minutes and 58 seconds, but it was the right 2 minutes and 58 seconds.
As Tyler touched upon, how important it was stepping up your aggressiveness on defense in order to start creating what you guys have on the offensive end of the floor?
I just thought the first half, their athleticism, their ball pressure put us on our heels. They made us uncomfortable. And then in the second half, we made them uncomfortable, especially the last 10 minutes of the game. I knew we had a run at us, and we finally got our run. But when we get stops and get out in transition, we're hard to defend.
You mentioned the not panic and how your team didn't panic. What does that say about your team so early on in the season? You're trying different things early in the season with different combinations and stuff, but to not panic and close the game, I think I saw it was like a 43-18 run to end the game. How were you able to do that, and what does that say about the guys?
Oh, playing a lot of freshmen. We started 2 freshmen. I don't know if anybody else in the league is starting 2 freshmen, or especially the league contenders. But we didn't panic. We just stayed positive. The bench stayed positive. We stayed together. I thought we were a little bit too quiet in the first half. Some of our bench, we pride ourselves on being a loud bench, and I thought the players were a little bit too quiet. And once we got going a little bit, boy, it was, the atmosphere was tremendous. The crowd got behind us. But that was a very entertaining, high-level game by two really good teams.